So welcome. I am so honored to be a part of your day today. My name is Kathy Malcolm Edwards, and I am currently working in the READ initiative, which is Research, Education, Accessibility, and Design. I've been at Carleton for 15 years, and I think we are all united here today by our passion and our commitment to making a more accessible future for all Canadians. And it's really a great pleasure that I'm invited into this space today. To start us off, I would actually like to introduce one of my favorite leaders, President Benoit-Antoine, and he will open up our day for us.
Thanks so much, Kathy. One of my favorite leaders. I like that. What a great way to start the week. Good morning, everybody. Bonjour tout le monde. Ça va bien? Ça va bien? We have a beautiful day, a beautiful crowd. That's great to have everybody. It's a great pleasure to welcome everyone to this very unique gathering dedicated to accessibility. Welcome. Welcome to the Canadian Accessibility Network. It's very, very exciting. And I'd like to start by acknowledging that Carleton University is situated on the unceded and unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin Nation. I'd like to extend special thanks, Yasmin, look my way, as I extend special thanks to you, Yasmin Laroche. You all know Yasmin, Deputy Minister of Public Service Accessibility, and our Deputy Minister University Champion here. Thank you for being here this morning, Yasmin. Always a pleasure. Accessibility is about eliminating barriers to full participations in our society for persons with disabilities, of course, but I think it's also important to understand that accessibility benefits us all. Best practices in accessibility for persons with disabilities, it turns out, are best practices, period. There's still many challenges to a fully accessible Canada, and that's why it's so important that we continue to raise awareness about barriers, to address stigma, and to work on solutions to long-standing issues. And one important step, one critical step, is the historic Accessible Canada Act that is placing accessibility to the top of the federal government's agenda. So this work's never done. It's not something that you can say, oh, okay, we've done it, we've solved accessibility. It's something that we need to do in the spirit of continuous improvement. And the challenge that we face still underlying the importance of the work that you all do, including, but certainly not limited to, the long-standing innovative work at UVics Can Assist, the Built Environment Certification through the Rick Hansen Foundation, and the disability policy work at Queen's University. At Carleton, accessibility has been a priority for a long time, and that's reflected in our academic programs. It's reflected in our multidisciplinary research, our excellence in student services at the Paul Manton Center, and of course through our Accessibility Leadership Hub, the READ initiative, that brings together faculty, staff, and students across disciplines, and that's an important aspect of this. In fact, it's the crossing of disciplines that's inspired the idea of the Canadian Accessibility Network. We've seen how valuable a multidisciplinary approach was here at Carleton, so we thought, why not try to do the same across the country? There's potential to make positive changes in each sector, be it higher education, public policy, nonprofit, industry, etc. Accessibility affects all aspects of the lived experience of persons with disabilities, and as argued earlier, it benefits all Canadians. So everyone can contribute to advancing accessibility. The Canadian Accessibility Network is envisioned as a platform to make that possible. So let us break out of silos and engage across sectors, build on each other's knowledge and expertise, and come together as the Canadian Accessibility Network. So many, many warm congratulations to all partners and to everyone involved. You're at the start, we're at the start of a truly exciting and transformative journey. And if you haven't already, please join CAN. Isn't that a great acronym, CAN? Love it. And join our movement to connect, engage, and act towards always further enhancing accessibility. Thanks again for joining us today. Merci beaucoup Have a great day.
I'd also at this time like to acknowledge two senior leaders at Carleton who are in the room who have been instrumental in their support in guiding the working group of the Canadian Accessibility Network. With that, I'd like to just say to our Vice President Students Enrollment of the University Registrar, Suzanne Blanchard, and as well our Vice President Research and International, Dr. Rafik Boubray. Thank you both for your tremendous support. And as our president was saying, without the support at our senior executive, Carleton wouldn't have the incredible accessibility that we have happening on campus right now, including our coordinated accessibility strategy, which will be rolling out soon, I believe. Just had their presentation to Senate.